Hey, hi, hello, how are you? I'm Pia and today I'm going to be doing my contemporary-a-thon TBR. This round of the Contemporary-thon is running from February 10th to the 16th, and I will of course be participating. This is, I want to say, like the 4th time I've participated in the Contemporary-thon. So without further ado, let's get into my TBR. The first book on my TBR is The Geography of Lost Things by Jessica Brody. This is, I believe, a hard-hitting contemporary romance. I think this follows a girl who has been given this car from her estranged father, who's either sick or he has already passed away, to get his things or something like that. But she can't drive stick, but you know who can? Her ex-boyfriend. So they're on this road trip. It deals a lot with, I guess, grief and parental issues, as well as, I guess, facing the music and whatever ended this relationship. So I've heard really good things about this book. This book will actually be completing 2 different challenges. First is obviously the book with green on the cover. This has some beautiful trees. I honestly love this cover, as well as a booktuber's favorite. So this is actually a recommendation from Haleen Bookland. She's a very popular booktuber, so I'm sure you know who she is. Next up, I have a book that I don't actually own, and that is Let's Talk About Love. This is going to be my pick for a diverse contemporary. This not only has a black main character, but she is asexual and bisexual, and I'm so excited to read this contemporary romance. I've been looking for some great ace rep in books. I've only read I'm gonna say 1 book with an ace main character. It definitely is something that I'm always looking for in a book. Super excited about this one. I haven't heard too many things about it, if I'm honest, but I think I might listen to the audiobook of this one. If I like it, then I might purchase it. So I believe that it's just following some sort of romance. I believe it might have a love triangle. Let's talk about sex, baby. This is also going to be counting for the challenge of reading a book from a new to you author. This is by Claire Can, who I've never read a book from. Yeah, I think it is. And she also has another book coming out later this year, so if I like that, I will pick up that maybe. Next up, I have a book that I've put on countless TBRs, which is why it fits perfectly for this challenge, and that is Made You Up by Francesca Zappia. I've been holding up this book in so many TBRs, I can't even count. I've held this up for the booktubathon, multiple contemporary thons, and what? I might as well just unhaul this if I'm not gonna pick it up. Given it its last chance, I'm still very intrigued. I just haven't picked this up. Anyways, this is completing a couple challenges. First being an illustrated cover. Obviously it has this really cool watercolor thing going on, which I really enjoy. It also is beloved by a member of BookTube, being Emma Books. Again, I bought this off of her recommendation. It is kind of a double, but why not shout her out as well? She doesn't need my promo, but she's cool. And then also for a backlist TBR. Put this on TBRs for 2 years. I need to read it. And what am I doing not reading it? This is about a girl who is starting to have delusions that I believe she's dealing with schizophrenia. I'm trying to cope with that while also being a teenager and dealing with all the stress that you have to deal with while being in high school and stuff like that. So I'm still very excited to read this. I don't know what the push is gonna be for me to pick it up, but I hope that I'll pick it up this week. Then lastly, I have The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt, and this is a humongous. I started reading this back in, I think I read this in August. I'm 400 pages through it, so a good decent halfway. But I want to finish it for this readathon. It's definitely a good another 400 pages, so I feel like it counts as a book, and I'll be finishing it as a book, so I'm gonna count it because I don't really care. And this is counting as my dark contemporary, darker hard-hitting, because it's very dark. It deals with drug abuse and death and stealing. I'm really liking it. There's kind of a division in the book where it's 8 years later. I'm at that part now. Not much left. So I'm very intrigued to get to this. I don't know why it's taking me so long. Again, another book that's taking me fucking 5 years to read. We're gonna finish her. Gonna make this book my bitch. It's super good. I'm just a mess. And literary fiction just goes woo. Anyway guys, those are all the books that I plan on reading during the Contemporary-thon. Are you guys participating? Let me know what your TBRs are. If you're not participating, get on that. It's one of the readathons I think I participate in the most. But anyways, that's all for this video. Make sure to comment, subscribe, and do all of the things, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!